Assalamu alaikum. I'm Dr. Fariya Bukhari calling from Pak Islam Party. I would like to talk about Trump's visit to Saudi Arabia and also about Rouhani's victory in Iran. First of all, congratulations to Hassan Rouhani for his victory. It has been awesome to see him come back with such a great margin. I think he's done a great job in Iran, and hopefully he will continue to do an awesome job in the future as well. And then I want to talk about a very important subject, and I decided to bring it up because I started to notice a lot of American mainstream media's hate rhetoric and Islamophobic vibes coming up in the recent, in regards to the recent Trump's visit to Saudi Arabia. Now, as far as King Salman is concerned, he's a very diplomatic king. He's always tried to have cordial relationships with the Western civilizations and has been a great partner, not just in trade but also in strategic military alliance in war against terrorism. So why is there so much hate in the American media, mainstream media, against the Saudis? And it's not just the Saudis. If you look at the history, it seems to be a recurring pattern because of primarily strong Islamophobic lobbies behind this hate rhetoric. If you look at the Hollywood movies, for years and years, they have always shown Arabs as being monsters or stupid or illiterate Bedouins who don't know anything and who are savages who treat their women harshly. And this kind of narrative has been going on through the Hollywood media for years and years and years, almost since the inception of Hollywood. And we know the reason behind that is strong Islamophobic lobbies who hate Islam, who have issues with Islam, and who hate Sharia. And so now what we see in the mainstream media coming up is a lot of bigotry against the Saudi king, against the Saudi administration. And unfortunately, this has been going on for years and years, and you would think that, after so many wars and conflicts and bloodshed and craziness and so many of these, WikiLeaks and CIA leaks and all kinds of leaks, things would start changing. People would start preferring diplomacy or love or peace or cordial relationships over hate, over phobias. But things did not change, and I don't think things are ever going to change. It's crazy how people can be manipulated, how media can be manipulated. The American mainstream media is owned by 15 billionaires. Only 15 people own American mainstream media. So they are the ones to decide who is slandered and who is praised. So when it comes to Netanyahu or Modi, who are committing active war crimes, and they have been doing so for years and years and years, for almost 70 years in Palestine and Kashmir, I never see any commentary from any of these mainstream media outlets. They don't want to talk about it, and they won't, because they're owned by billionaires who do not want to talk about it because they're pro-Zionist. They want a Zionist agenda propagated through their hate rhetoric that, yeah, Saudis are bad because Saudis are Muslims, Saudis are savages, they are monsters, they are committing hate crimes, not to mention that the media always forgets the hate crimes and the war crimes of Israel in Palestine, in Jerusalem, in Gaza. These kind of things are never mentioned in the mainstream media. And when Netanyahu comes and visits US and gives a speech in the Congress, he gets a standing ovation. But if it is Erdogan or if it is any Muslim ruler who comes here to the US to meet Trump or any previous US president, he gets bashed big time. Oh, he's a dictator, he's this, he's that. Like Saddam was a dictator, like Gaddafi was a dictator. Everybody's a dictator in the Muslim world. All the Muslim rulers are bad, Rouhani is bad, Salman is bad. They're all bad people. This kind of an attitude can trap stupid people. But now people are not that stupid, because people do not just read mainstream media, do not just listen to mainstream media. They have other ways to break through this heap of lies. So I mean, I have a question for the mainstream media. How much bashing are you going to do? How much more slandering are you going to do? Saudia offered strong cordial relationships to US, being its partner for years and years, and also offered a $1 billion arms deal in its fight against terrorism, has been American partner for years and years and years, trying to solve the Palestinian crisis with diplomacy, not war. And Iran offered peace as well, accepted the peace offer by Obama, signed the papers. But I mean, why are you getting at this? What are you trying to achieve out of this? We have had so many wars. I mean, I was reading Ken Roth, who's the Human Rights Watch head. He's been tweeting back to back, Assad is a war criminal. Iran has issues. Saudi has issues. Pakistan has issues. All Muslim countries have issues, but all non-Muslim countries have no issues. Seriously. Do you really think people are so stupid? Do you really think that we are going through these times that were like 50 years before today? Things have changed. People have changed. People are glued to the YouTube now. They get the information from Twitter. They get the information from YouTube. They get the information from Facebook. They get the information from Instagram. They get the information from many other resources, from Google, from all these search engines, and then if not, they have many other ways to communicate now. It's a world of communication. You cannot hide anything anymore. You cannot keep on lying. Nobody's going to buy your lies anymore. So take it easy. If you still want to continue to run your business, your sponsored business of journalism, nobody wants to hate anymore. Thank you.